Alright, this is phase one of fishing from a paddle boat. So I've got the paddle boat on the edge of the dock here, as you can see. And it's all equipped here. I got the bucket in the middle, so I've got to step into the well there. And I got the sheets here in my hand, both sides of the hand, and there's the lake, and I'll get back to you in a second. Alright, JD here. So there's never enough good videos on fishing off a paddle boat, so I just took my boat out of the water, and all I've got left is my paddle boat. So this paddle boat is a Monaco DLX. It is Angler, it's called. It says Ram X Durable. A little wind there. Ram X Durable on there. So it's pretty good plastic here. You can actually stand up in the well. So there's a well down here. So this is where the paddles are here, and paddles, whatever. There's a well here. You can stand up here without falling out, but you can't really stand up there and fish. So that's almost impossible. I'm out on my own, so there's the second well there. What I do too is I've got a bow line here attached to the steering mechanism here on the boat. And then that bow line is actually tied in the water. You can probably see it there to my anchor. And so the anchor is all the way out, and then the bow line's tied to that, and I want to haul my anchor in, I just pull on the bow line, so that's pretty handy. And in the back here, I usually have more food stuff with me, but you always have to have some water on you here when you're fishing. And here I've got a safety paddle here with me, and a life jacket's just behind me, as you can see. And I'll carry a bucket. So this is my bucket. This is so things don't slide off the paddle boat into the water, because that happens really easy. And this is a little fishing tackle box. It's my sub tackle box, so it's a smaller one. I've got a massive tackle box, and I've got enough stuff in here to catch stuff. And if I've got a cell phone with me, then you got to get one of these boxes here and put your cell phone in there, and if that goes in the water, you can recover it, tie it up. I don't have that right now, obviously, because I'm filming. So that's that. And then I'm wimpy, so I got gloves here so I can handle the fish with gloves. I just caught a nice sized bass 2 seconds ago, and I use this to remove the hook from the mouth so I don't have to reach in with my fingers. The pros use their fingers. A pair of sunglasses and an orange, just in case I'm alone out here. So I'm not too far off the dock. So I've got a cottage on the end, and I've got a dock just sitting over there, and all the docks are coming out of the water right now. So the fish, my brother told me that fishing, if the wind's coming from the north, don't waste your time doing fishing. You're not going to catch anything. If the wind is coming from the east, fish bite the least, so that's also no good. If the wind is coming from the south, the bait jumps in their mouth. And if the wind is coming from the west, fishing is the best. So today the wind is actually coming from the southwest, and I caught a good sized bass a few seconds ago. So I've got some crankbait on the end of this here. So if you can see that, there's some crankbait dangling there. There you go. So crankbait there, and I'll cast that crankbait out, and I'll see if I can do this interactively here. I'll cast that crankbait out, watching where my anchor line is, because I don't want to get that tied up in the anchor line, and then reel that in nice and slowly. So there. The water is super calm right now, and just pumping the paddle boat there. I've got the fishing bucket here, and I'm going into an area where I know there's going to be fish in here somewhere. So let's see if I can catch one in here, and wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, I'm fishing with crankbait. I'm going to try to see if I cast it here and catch something in the first cast. I need 2 hands for this. This is no good. 2 hands. So there we go. So I can't think I can hold the camera with one hand and then cast with the other hand, or reel in like this or something, right? So I'll turn it on when I've got something. How does that sound? Okay, this is a selfie stick casting. See if this works. There we go. I hope that worked. Alright, I'm moving further away from the shore there. I'm just drifting right now because I haven't put the anchor down. The anchor's down in the well here. And I'm just going to drift for a few more minutes and then see if I can get something here. I'll just cast again for the heck of it. hard to hold a selfie stick and then cast at once. My filming sucks. I'll turn this off for a sec. Alright, there's a little trick I invented. There's the anchor rope here. And I just tie the, I put a reef knot on the end here. And then I tie the bow rope, the bow line to the loop here, and I throw the whole friggin' thing out. That way when I want to tow the anchor back in, I don't have to worry about reaching down and stuff like that. So this video makes me look pretty fat, but I think it's because I'm leaned over a lot. Gotta be that. It's gotta be that. Hang on. So I throw this thing out. There. Like so. And then you take the end of the bow line that's already nicely finished off and throw that around the steering handle for the paddle boat. And throw the whole damn thing out, and it'll just go out a little bit so it's tight, and then I've got myself anchored down. Hopefully the anchor holds, and I can hopefully the anchor holds, and then I can fish from here for a while. I can always see where the line is too in the water. That way I don't cast into the line and end up getting my jerkbait there caught in the line. So I'll see if I can catch it. All right, out here fishing still. So I've got this jerkbait here I'm using, and I've got a leader line on it, and the leader line is black, and I'm using 12-pound test line on that. And if you can look at the end of this leader line, it's got a pretty cool way of hooking it in. See, it's got an interesting hook. It's really easy to take the leader line off and put some new bait on, which is what I'm going to do right now. All right, I got some jerk bait on the end here, so there it is there. That little lure catches me lots of stuff. It's pretty friggin' amazing. So I'm going to cast that baby out and see what I can get. All right, here's a 360 of the paddle boat. So you've got the, as I said, I've got my mini fishing kit here, and I've got my bucket here, or my pail, and I've got that there so I can just dump a lot of crap in the pail. I don't have to worry about it sliding off the paddle boat and getting in. In the back I've got my life jacket, and I've got the stern line on there. Fishing rod's in my lap right now. I'm really not fishing at the moment. And then if you just rotate like this, you'll see the front of the paddle boat. There it is there, and there's the paddles and the wells, and it's pretty good. And there's, as I said before, in the bottom there's a little hole for the fishing rod goes in there, and it's a great little rig. It's called the Angler, and it does a really good job. So I'm going to see if I can catch something and show you. All right, all those fishing tips, and we got ourselves a big pike. It's a nice size pike that I've caught in that area that I told you was pretty good for fishing, right? So that's it, and thanks for watching this video. I think that's enough for now.